Guys, please start by introducing yourselves.
Do we need an introduction? These two guys?
Come on.
These two guys?
My name is Andreas. I play for Team Astralis.
My name is Benjamin. I also play for Team Astralis.
Alright, so after some roster changes, there seems to be some stability now. How is the team chemistry between you guys at the moment?
I think the team chemistry is really good, honestly. Like we have a lot of fun outside the server and in real life and stuff. I feel like everyone gets along pretty well, and there's no negativity towards anyone or anything like that. No one is left out. I think everyone is kind of on the same path with like humor and that kind of stuff. So I think we have a really good team chemistry.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, I agree. I give one eyes.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I agree.
So what are your expectations for the Pinnacle Championship?
I think we have the easier of the two groups. So I think the expectation would be like the bare minimum. Bare minimum would just be to go through the group, I would say. But I think we can go like deep in this tournament, like maybe get to the final or maybe even win the tournament. But you can never say like you have to win the tournament before you start a tournament. Then you have everything to lose. So maybe like at least playoff, I would say, but hopefully like a final or something.
I agree.
I agree.
So, please answer first.
Okay.
What are the goals for Astralis in 2022 until the end of 2022?
I think we really want to win our first tournament with this lineup. I think, looking back at Astralis' history, we were always contenders for the trophies, So just winning that and, maybe that kicksparks us to win more tournaments. So yeah, looking forward to that first.
Winning one will steamroll for you guys to win more and more and more.
It helps at least. So yeah, I mean, the ultimate goal is to win a major, of course, but I think we can start off with winning a regular tournament first.
How long do you think the Danish CSGO reign will last?
I'm not sure there is a Danish reign right now in CSGO. I think there's just like a big talent pool in Denmark, and I think there's a lot of good IGLs in Denmark as well. I think that's the main thing, that they also thrive on other teams, not only Danish teams, but also international teams. You see like Carrigan and Snappy are both doing extremely well right now. So I don't think it's like a reign of Danish here. I think it's more just like there's just so many capable players of being in a top 10 team or top 20 team or something like that, that it's just a lot of players available.
So, following up to that, why do you think there are so many Danish pro players without teams or organizations?
Honestly, I think we just have a really big pool of players and like really good players. I think we are like the number one country with the most pros per inhibitor. So yeah, I think that's a cool stat, and I don't know what really makes the difference. I think we just I don't know if it's the weather or something like that, but we live close to Sweden, so should be, they should also be good, and they are good. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of being a Dane in CS.
You think if Danish players would be like could reach higher levels if they go to international rosters instead of full Danish roster teams?
That's just so hard to answer, right? Because there is some individual players that will do it, like Snappy and Carrigan, but I think a lot of Danish CS also makes like Danish CS that we kind of have like an identity in Denmark. I feel like it was really like tactical, and like everyone has been like looking up to Astralis for so long, like when they were winning 4 majors and that. So like that kind of like set how everyone wanted to play in Denmark. I think a lot of other teams and IGLs have gotten inspiration from that kind of era. I think it's just like I feel like Denmark is like kind of on the same page, most of them at least.
Who is the next up and coming Danish talent player?
Bird from Sky?
Bird from Sky, yeah. We have a lot of respect for Bird from Sky in his team. Just, we like to call Strats his name, and randomly if someone makes a good play, we just scream like Bird from Sky, he's just like he's just like a bomb, like a bomb guy. Just an all-around good guy that everyone is in the team just likes and enjoys being with, and chit-chatting with on and off outside the server as well.
I respect that. So blameF, what's your bench press max?
My bench press max from like all the time,
Sure.
that was like 190 kilograms
Jesus.
one time.
Is there any CSGO player that can rival you in that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there is some. I know some. They might not be like top 10 in the world or something like that, or top 12, whatever we are. But there's definitely some other that can bench that or even more. I think.
Pasha.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Pasha, but
Speaking
but some people can.
After your CSGO career, do you think you'll go into sports like MMA or martial arts or something?
Hopefully, by the time I'm leaving CSGO, I would be very old and have a long and successful career. So I would not probably go into anything like that. It's not really a passion of mine, like any of that. Like I just like training. I also do it because I think it helps me, like my mental health and everything like that. I don't really get a headache when playing a lot, and I just feel like energized throughout the day and all that. So it's not only because I want to be strong or something like that. It's also just so I can feel healthy and yeah.
Zip, you are considered the best clutcher in the world. What goes through your mind when you're clutching 1vx? How do you handle the pressure?
I think I don't really have that many forwards. I just think of the next moves, and I think getting into those situations a lot helps you with clutching. So I have been more in those situations before, and I think that just helped me know what I want or my next step is, and I also tend to look at the scoreboard just to know who I'm playing against, so I know the playstyle, and if it's an aimer, I know he'll go for the duel instead of maybe using nades. So yeah, I think sometimes a lot, but I tend to not think too much and just go with my gut feeling.
Just do the cha-cha-cha tango that you always
Cha-cha-cha.
So what is your work routine like for the both of you? Individually and as a team, what do you usually do?
Warm up?
In a work day.
Oh.
Training day.
I mean,
You
we
can
just do like a 8-hour day and just usually like 2 hours talking and then a small break and then 2 pracs, another break and then 2 pracs and then maybe a little bit more talking and then that's it. And that usually is around 8 hours, and then like people can decide themselves if they want to play more like individually after that. Some people has more stuff they have to do in real life and on that, of course, and some people like to play more outside of practice times. So yeah, me personally, I feel like I like to play a lot outside practice. I try to do like at least a couple hours of deathmatch / aimbots a day and do some pucks at night. Just play something with my friends or someone. If because I'm usually just sitting at home anyway, so I like to play a lot outside.
Is there anything else that you like to do to relax after work?
I mean, I train. I like to after the practice, I usually go to the gym and then I come home and like eat food and then I just go and then play the rest of the night. But that's the only thing I kind of do to take a break from the game.
What about you, Zip?
Yeah, so we have our prac day, and then spend some time with my girlfriend, or just getting away from the game, and then afterwards dinner or something like that, maybe go and play some Face It or some other games, or not other games, but deathmatch or something like that. But I'd say like maybe 3-4 times a week, and then the other days I don't touch CS after practice.
Fair enough. Do you guys follow any other esports?
Not really.
Yep.
Not really.
What should be the next thing changing in Counter-Strike?
I think the next thing that's going to be changed somehow is there's going to be like a shift in the meta. So they're so CT-sided right now. I think there's going to happen something that's going to make it more T-sided, whether it's the nerf of the silencer or a buff of any of the T-sided guns or anything like that. But there's going to have to be like a shift in at one point, just because there's so many people complaining about it and it's been CT-sided for so long.
How would you nerf the M4 silence?
Just swap the price on A4 and A1. I actually think that's a fair trade.
What are your opinions on the current map pool?
It's fine.
I think it's good, but I like if they made Ancient like a rework of Ancient. But otherwise, I feel like it's good, and maybe also Verdio, but just because it's smoke spams and spams through walls and stuff like that. So yeah, those two maps.
If you could like switch out one map, what would you take and what would you bring?
I don't know what to bring, because maybe like something cash or something. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what to bring. It's so hard because, like, it's just I feel like when we were playing Cash, it's just so long time ago that if you played it like it was with the old map Cash, like it would just feel weird. I think.
Yeah.
And there would probably have to be like an update of it, but usually an update makes the map different, right? So I don't know.
Do you guys have a favorite off-meta weapon?
Off meta?
No, I'm not me at least. I feel like I'm pretty straightforward. I play like the guns that are just the highest chance of getting kills for me, I think.
Fair enough.
I think the auto shotgun.
I respect that. Do skins really improve skill?
No.
But they might improve comfort.
Do you have any favorite skins at all?
Just the ones I have right now. I don't even know what they're called. I just had those same skins for like so many years that that's just the ones I have.
Same.
Okay. Any last words for our viewers?
To the stars.
To the stars.